Thank you, Lee. All right, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and you may already be cooking or traveling, but whether it's today or tomorrow, there are some really important safety tips you should follow. Joining me now to let us know what those are is James Jarvis, Executive Director with the American Red Cross of the Cape Fear area. So good to have you tonight.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So first, let's talk about fires. Thanksgiving is kind of a big day in terms of fires.
It is. So more home fires occur on Thanksgiving than any other day of the entire year.
Ooh. And I have a feeling that's because of turkeys. So let's start with turkey safety.
Sure.
What do we need to know?
So it's really important to make sure that you're keeping an eye, you set timers, keep track of what you're doing. Don't cook overnight. So you want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on what you fry. You know, keep an eye on how you're preparing that turkey. If you've never cooked or never deep fried a turkey before, you know, you might want to go with somebody who knows how to do it as opposed to trying to do it yourself.
And I mean, I feel like a lot of problems come with trying to fry a turkey.
Yes,
absolutely. What are the biggest issues you see with frying turkeys?
You know, you need to make sure that it's fully thawed before you put it into the grease. And you also need to make sure that, you know, like I said, it's really good to go with somebody who knows how to do that. Okay. So that way you're not doing it on your maiden voyage. And
there's some other things to think about. You brought a little stove top and a pot. So what else do we need to know?
So a couple things when you are cooking, you might have multiple chefs in the kitchen. So if you have, it's been a very long time since I prepared a meal with little ones around the house. So make sure you're turning those handles to the back. So if they're, you know, couch surfing, they're not pulling something down on top of themselves.
All right.
If you have something hot or something that's flammable, make sure it doesn't land on a burner and those types of things.
What's the biggest mistake you see on Thanksgiving?
You know, I think a lot of it is just that unattended cooking. Okay. You have a lot of people you haven't seen in a long time. Honey, baby, sweetie child, it's so great to see you. Forget that you have something on the stove.
So if something does happen and something catches on fire, then what?
So main thing, stay calm.
Okay.
So if you have something that's on the stove, you want to deny it from oxygen. So slide the lid over top of it, move it away from the heat, and then turn off the burner.
And you also have a fire extinguisher.
I do. It's always good to have these. Make sure you have one. You don't need one this big, but have one in your house, and make sure to check your smoke alarms. Make sure you have them.
Good tips. And just really quick, let's get to road safety. What best tips for on the roads if you're traveling?
Check your car before you go. Tires, windshield wipers. You know, make sure that you have everything that you need to go. So that way, in case something happens, and make sure somebody outside the region knows you're on your ways and what path you intend to take.
Lots of good tips, but we're running out of time. Anything else we need to know tonight?
So really important, if you haven't checked your smoke alarms, please do. Okay. More home fires than any other day the entire year. This can save your life.
Perfect. Thank you, James. And we will have all of those details on our website at waytv3.com. Thank you so much, James.
Thank you so much.
And we will be right back with more details on the flotilla happening this weekend in Wrightsville Beach.